Hello everyone, and welcome to a new video of mine. I'm sorry if I sound a bit sick, it's because I am, but let's just ignore that. Today I will be sharing some spreads from my life journal, which is very exciting. It's my first year of having a life journal, and I just want it to be like a collection of different lists and memories and books, movies, shows, things I've enjoyed and things I want to keep track of. The things I'll be doing today are TV show related, to be honest, Asian drama related mostly. So what I'm starting out with is that I'm making a spread for the Korean drama Healer. As you can see on the left, I made a spread for the Korean drama True Beauty, a new drama that is currently airing, and I really enjoyed it, so I wanted to have a matching page on the opposite side of the spread. I very recently rewatched Healer together with my mom. She had not seen it before. I did watch it, I think 4 years ago. It is so good. I don't know where to start. I was just scrolling on like Wiki, trying to find a drama that perhaps my mom would enjoy. She has watched a couple of dramas with me before, but it's not something she usually watches. But I thought that this one was a good mix of action and romance and humor. And she also really enjoyed it, so we had a great time watching this one. I put down a sticker that I printed with my foam memo printer, and then I made a header, and I've written down the network that the show aired on. Why? I'm not sure, I just wanted to do that, I guess. And which country it's from, its native title, so I can still try and remember some of the Korean I learned back in the day, and also the 3 main actors. As I said, this is a rewatch of mine. The first time I watched it, I gave it 9.5 stars on my drama list, and I would probably stick with that. It's honestly so good, it's wonderful, I highly recommend it to anyone. It's a lot of fun, it's action-packed, it's just an all-around solid and great show. And then we have the issue of this other beautiful photo that I printed. Here's the thing, put down your stickers first. Don't wait and keep on writing, because then you will have the same issues as me and you won't be able to fit them onto your spread. So I had to steal a bit of space from the True Beauty page, but I think in the end it worked out quite alright. And yes, that is the most beautiful couple ever. Jung-Hoo and Jong-Shin, they are amazing. Solid couple. Now next up is my to watch in February spread, and this is quite fun and exciting actually. Once again, I have pre-printed some stickers. I'm doing my usual sort of header, which is using a thicker marker and then a thinner gel pen to write in cursive. And I will explain to you how I chose these shows to watch. I used my prompt cards that I made ages ago. And the first one I got was Anticipated, a show that I'm anticipating, that I'm excited about, or that I want to watch. I then got Enemies to Lovers, a very common trope. As for the colors, blue are just general, all sorts of movies and shows, while reds represent, in particular, Asian dramas and shows. Then the third prompt is to watch something that stems from China. It is blue because it's quite general, but it's still specific to a country. And the fourth prompt is cohabitation, which just happens to be my favorite trope of all time. So yes, the first sticker I'm putting down is the sticker for Fate, the Wings saga, that was recently released on Netflix. I have not watched it yet, and I'll be honest, my expectations are not the highest, but I've still been anticipating it, so this one is for the anticipation prompt. And now I'm just using some black paper to basically make my own washi in some way, or just to make some sort of border for the header. And I will also use this black paper to make a grid for my shows. I remember watching Wings when I was younger, and it was a great time, but I don't know, I haven't heard much about it, neither bad or good things, I guess. But I mean, that trailer and those teaser photos, though, they weren't the best. So my expectations are quite low. Putting down those black stripes, I know they're not perfect, and I haven't measured this either, so it's probably not perfectly centered. The next drama is Put Your Head on My Shoulder, a Chinese drama. I think it's quite a cutesy drama, a sweet one about a guy and a girl who go to school together and then to college and fall in love. And this is for the prompt of watching something from China. Then the third one is a Japanese movie named LDK or L Heart DK. Either way, that's for the cohabitation prompt. I'll be honest, I don't have the highest of expectations on that one either, but I do enjoy me some simple and easy Japanese movies to watch sometime, like those cutesy-fusy rom-commy ones. I don't think this will be the best of those Japanese movies that I watched, but I'm still excited about it. And then for the fourth prompt, Enemies to Lovers, I put down Emergency Couple. This is more like a lovers to enemies to lovers sort of drama. It's about a couple that gets married and then they get divorced and then they somehow meet up again, and I think they fall in love again. But it does fall into the enemies to lovers sort of thing, so it does count, okay? So those are the 4 movies/shows I hope to get to in February. February will be busy, yes. And then I have a final spread in mind. Well, what I want to do here is a dedicated Running Man spread. I love Running Man. I used to watch it so much, like 5 years ago or something. I've currently watched over 180 episodes. But I think it would be such a good flex for some reason to be able to say that I have watched every single episode of Running Man. And I think they're currently at like 500 or even 550 episodes. So I'm not even halfway, which is crazy, because I watched so much Running Man back in the day, and the episodes are long as well. They're like 1.5 hours each. But it's been quite a while since I watched Running Man. It's been at least over 6 months, maybe even more. Closer to a year, I would say. And I do want to get back into it. I think it's happy, I think it's really nice. I even had a Running Man themed birthday once. It was so good. So I do want to achieve this weird flex. So that's what I'm gonna do this Running Man spread in order to motivate me to watch more Running Man. So what I'm doing now is that I'm using some yellow post-it notes to basically create my own washi. One of the, I guess you can say, main Running Man colors is yellow, so I thought that this would be very fitting for that. So yeah, I'm just doing like my own little header with those. And then I have these rub-on sort of letters that I bought in Czech years ago, like decades ago almost. And I think they're so cool, but I'm running out, and I'm running out of letters, which is an issue. But yeah, this is just to be a bit more consistent and have like a nicer header, I guess. So I'm just gonna write down Running Man using those. But since I have run out of eyes, I actually used like 2 exclamation points to make the eye. I really want to get back into watching Running Man. I think it's so much fun, and there's still so many great episodes that I probably have not seen. And it's also just a good way to keep up with like pop culture in Korea and like some of the actors and musicians and athletes and everything, to be honest. Like a goal or an aim for me would be to try and watch one episode a week. That would make it 4 episodes in a month, and that way I would basically stay in the same pace as they release episodes, I guess, because I still think that they release a new episode every week, every Monday or Tuesday. If I watch more than that, great. If I watch less, no pressure really, it's just for fun for me to do some tracking. If you haven't noticed, I love to track things. I don't know, it's organization and stats and just like the nerd in me. So now I'm about to put down my stickers. As I said, always put down your stickers first. I learned that the hard way, and you will see more of that, because there's one thing I missed in a previous spread. One of the stickers, since the paper is semi-transparent, I put it down on the yellow post-it note to get some more color. Now I'm using this more of a colorful washi that is like orange and yellow, and I'm taping down my sticker on top of it. And I think this works with the craft paper of this journal. That's also a thing I like with this journal, that it will challenge me because the sort of paper throughout the notebook will vary. Now I'm trying to decide how I should do my tracker of the episodes. Should I use rub-ons? Should I write it down? No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna use stickers. And I have these sort of stickers that came with my Moleskine journal that I had some years ago, or I've had multiple Moleskine journals. So I'm just gonna write down month, and then tally, and then episodes. And this will be a way for me to track how many episodes I watch in a month and what episodes I watch. Don't worry, I already have, since those 5-6 years ago, I do have a spreadsheet where I keep track of all the episodes that I have ever watched, because I have not watched them in order. I started watching them depending on who were the guests, and then I started watching them in order, and then I just threw a random one here and there. So that spreadsheet is a bit of a mess, but I can still find some structure in it, so I know what episodes I have watched and what episodes I have yet to watch. And I'm using this very thin yellow washi that is just about to run out. And I'm just using that as a border. It's like the tiniest piece left. I don't want to waste it, so let's just find a good place for it. And that was apparently a good place for it. And that's kind of the spread. Quite simple, but I'm excited to fill it in. Here we have it. The next instance where I forgot to put down my sticker. This is for a show named Shugakusei Nikki. I probably butchered that, but it's a Japanese drama that I'm currently watching, and it's great. I do really enjoy it. And I just want to finish this one, so it doesn't fit with any of the prompts, but it is a show I want to finish in February. And those were the spreads. My healer spread, my to watch in February, and my Running Man spread. Actually a really good time making these, and I'm looking forward towards making more in the future. I just love keeping track of stuff, and it's not even that I'm getting like stressed about it, I just enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye!